Morning, all. All right, so we're going to preview this weekend's action. Friday's games in red, Saturday's games in black, and purple for the Sunday games. And of course, timestamps/chapters along the way. So let's go ahead and jump in. We'll talk about today's games, Friday. Only 3 games today, since there's games all throughout tomorrow. I think I'm going to pre record a couple videos for tomorrow. But starting at 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific, we have Carolina, who are 1-1, in against Pittsburgh, who are 3-2. Should be a fun one. First of 3 meetings. They meet again November 7th and January the 5th. Sebastian Aho, 1 goal so far early in the season, of course, for Carolina. Jackson Blake had a goal, his first in the National Hockey League. We'll see if he can follow that up. And Orlov with 1 assist on the blue line thus far for Carolina. On the Pittsburgh side, Malkin with 2 goals and 9 assists for 11 points. Fantastic start to the season for him. Crosby, 1 goal, 5 assists for 6 points. A great season for him thus far, too. And Carlson, a goal and 3 assists for 4 points. So Pittsburgh putting the puck in the net. The question then becomes the one of the net minding. But tonight against Carolina shouldn't be a problem. I would think Bloomquist tonight. 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific start between San Jose and the Winnipeg Jets. San Jose 0-2-2. The Winnipeg Jets 3-0. This is the first of 3 meetings. They'll meet again December 17th and February the 24th. On the San Jose side, Granlund with 3 assists thus far this season. Zetterlund with 2 goals. On the blue line, Wallman with the helper. On the Winnipeg side, Connor, 2 goals and an assist for Kyle Connor. Ehlers with 2 assists, and Sandberg has a goal thus far this season from the blue line for the Winnipeg Jets. And the third and final game for today, the Anaheim Ducks against the Colorado Avalanche. This should be interesting because Colorado has Anaheim, then they have San Jose, so they should be able to get a couple wins here. But Anaheim's 2-1 to start the season, and I think they've got a roster that's going to be pretty good. Maybe it's going to be pretty good this season. We'll see. But Colorado's 0-4. They desperately need a win. This is also the first of 3 meetings. They'll meet again December 20th and April the 13th. McTavish with 2 assists thus far for the Ducks this season. Leo Carlson, a goal and an assist. And Minchukov, 2 goals. So those are 3 of the young players that the Anaheim Ducks have, and they're counting on helping them, get a little more respectable record this year. On the Colorado side, Rantanen, 4 goals, 3 assists for him thus far this season. McKinnon, 1 goal, 6 assists, also 7 points. And Manson with 2 assists for the Colorado Avalanche. Of course, he formerly of the Anaheim Ducks. So, yeah, it should be a fun one. Let me know your winners in the comment section below. Then we get into Saturday. On Saturday, we have 13 games. The funny thing is that for some of the comments I've seen regarding the way I'm doing the previews now, I used to do these previews the night before, anyways. So you'd be getting this on Friday anyway. 1 o'clock Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific. We will have the Tampa Bay Lightning, who are 3-0, and against the Ottawa Senators, who are 2-2. This is the first of 4 meetings. They meet again February 4th, February 6th, and April the 3rd. On the Tampa Bay side, Hagel with 2 goals and an assist thus far this season. Jake Gensel, I have him with 3 assists. He actually has 4 assists. I'm not going to change it, but he has 4 assists. Mosier, a goal and 2 assists. He got all of those in their most recent game, of course, so we'll see how things go in the next one. On the Ottawa side, Norris with 2 goals and 2 assists. Pinto with a goal and an assist. And Jake Sanderson, a goal and 3 assists for 4 points from the blue line. Again, it's 2 forwards and a defenseman for each team. 2 o'clock Eastern, 11 a.m. Pacific. So it's games all day on Saturday. Detroit 1-3, Nashville 0-4. Detroit did win the first game, 3-0 on October the 12th. So that's their only victory this season. Kind of be suitable if Nashville answered and their only win was against Detroit. So they'd both be 1-4, and their only wins would be against each other. There's a poetry to that, I guess. So Raymond, 4 assists so far this season for Detroit. Larkin, 2 goals and an assist, and Moritz Seider, a goal and 2 assists on the blue line. On the Nashville side, O'Reilly's got a goal and 2 assists. Novak has 2 goals so far this season. Yossi has 3 assists, but he also is sporting a -4, which, considering their 0-4 record, isn't a huge surprise, but it is something to keep an eye on. 4 Eastern, 1 Pacific start between the Edmonton Oilers and the Dallas Stars. This should be a great one. Rematch of the conference final from this past spring. The Oilers are now 2-3. They're digging their way out of that early hole they got themselves into. Dallas is 4-1, but they're coming off of that loss against Washington. This is the first of 3 meetings. They'll meet again March 8th and March the 26th. Leon Draisaitl, 2 goals, 2 assists for the Oilers. Jeff Skinner, 2 goals and 2 assists as well, a 4-game point streak. And Kulak had a good game last night. He had 2 goals, so he now has 2 goals and an assist for 3 points. Good fast start for him. On the Dallas side, Robertson, 2 goals and an assist. Ben, just the 1 goal and 1 assist so far. Thomas Harley, 2 assists on the blue line, does not have his first goal as of yet. 6 Eastern, 3 Pacific start between the Vegas Golden Knights and the Florida Panthers. This is the first of 2 meetings. Vegas is 3-2. Florida 3-2-1. These teams will meet again in Las Vegas on January the 26th. Jack Eichel, 2 goals and 8 assists for 10 points for the Vegas Golden Knights. Stone has 2 goals and 7 assists for 9 points. And Theodore, a goal and 6 assists for 7 points on the blue line. On the Florida side, Sam Reinhart. Reinhart has 4 goals and 5 assists for 9 points. Lundell continues to score well. 4 goals, 2 assists. He has 6 points. And Forsling, a goal and 2 assists. It's not on the board, but his plus-minus is, in fact, a +7. 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific start between the New York Rangers and the Toronto Maple Leafs. The Rangers 3-0-1. Toronto 3-1 this season. First of 3 meetings. February 28th, I should say, March the 20th. The other 2 meetings between these teams. Chris Kreider has 3 goals so far this season. Panarin, really strong start for him. 5 goals, 6 assists for 11 points. Adam Fox, 6 assists for him on the season. He's due for a goal. On the Toronto side, Nylander, 3 goals and 1 assist, 4 points. McMahon has 3 goals, so that's a good start for him. And McCabe, 3 assists for him from the blue line. 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific start as well for Washington and New Jersey. The Capitals are 2-1 on the season. New Jersey is 5-2. New Jersey won the first meeting 5-3 on October the 12th. These teams will meet again November 23rd and November 30th. So they're going to get to know each other pretty well by the end of November. Dylan Strome, 2 goals, 2 assists, 4 points for him with the Caps. Wilson has 3 goals already this season. So Ovechkin doesn't have a goal, but Wilson's got 3 of them. Carlson, a goal and 3 assists, 4 points for him from the blue line. On the New Jersey side, Nason, 2 goals, 4 assists, 6 points in 7 games. Really good start for him. Meyer, 2 goals and 2 assists for him. Hamilton, he's getting the shots. He's getting the opportunities. At a certain point in time, the points, I think, will come. He just has the 1 assist so far this season. 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific start between the Montreal Canadiens and the New York Islanders. Montreal is 2-3 on the season. The Islanders 1-2. These teams will meet again December the 3rd and March the 20th. Brendan Gallagher, 2 goals so far for Montreal this season. Nick Suzuki has 4 assists, so he's due for a goal. Lane Hudson still at 4 assists for the rookie defenseman. On the Islanders side, Pajot just has the 1 goal so far this season. Barzal, a goal and 1 assist, and of course they're coming off the shutout loss against St. Louis. And Dobson, 2 helpers for Dobson on the blue line for the Islanders. 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific start between the Vancouver Canucks and the Philadelphia Flyers. The Flyers, a 4-game road trip to start the season. This is their first home game of the season. Vancouver's 1-2 coming off the win against Florida. The Philadelphia Flyers 1-2-1. On October 11th, of course, in Vancouver, which was Vancouver's opening night, the Philadelphia Flyers won in a shootout 3-2. So should be entertaining to see how this goes now in Philadelphia. On the Vancouver side, JT Miller, 2 goals and an assist so far this season. Jake DeBrusk still seeking his first goal to go with 3 assists for Vancouver. And Hronek, slow start for Hronek, just the 1 assist so far. On the Philadelphia side, Brink, 1 goal, 3 assists, 4 points for him. Michkov, just as advertised, exciting player, 2 goals and 2 assists. He's at that point per game level. And Cam York, 2 goals, including a nice one last night against Seattle. 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific start between Minnesota and Columbus. This is the second and final meeting already. Minnesota's 2-0-2 to start the season. Columbus is 2-2. Their last meeting was, of course, October the 10th. Minnesota won that one at home 3-2. Matt Boldy, 2 goals and 3 assists for 5 points for Minnesota. Kaprizov, a goal and 5 assists for 6 points. And Brock Faber, just the 2 helpers so far on the blue line. On the Columbus side, Fantilli has 2 goals so far this season. Marchenko, 2 goals, 4 assists, 6 points. Good, strong start for him. Werenski's had a good one as well. 2 goals, 2 assists, 4 points for Zach Werenski. 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific start between Carolina and St. Louis. So Carolina goes from Pittsburgh to St. Louis. Currently, Carolina's 2-1. We'll see what the record is going to St. Louis. The Blues are 3-2. These teams will meet again on November the 17th. On the Carolina side, Jarvis, 1 goal so far through their first 3 games. Stahl has a goal as well. And Slavin with an assist on the blue line. Again, very early in the season, but you're seeing some players that I think are due for some big games. We'll see if that happens against Pittsburgh or St. Louis. On the St. Louis side, Thomas, a goal and 3 assists for 4 points. Holloway, just the 1 assist so far, but his play's been good. The goals will come. Parayko, just the 2 assists so far on the blue line for Colton Parayko. Although he's not really known for the goal scoring and all that, so 2 assists is fine. 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific start between Buffalo and Chicago. Buffalo is really flirting with disaster here. They're 1-4-1. If they lose this one, I don't know how far this can go before there's some kind of change in Buffalo. Chicago is 2-1. They look like they're having fun early in the season. The second and other final meeting between these teams will be December the 27th in Buffalo. On the Sabres side, Peterka's been good. 3 goals and an assist for 4 points. I think Tage Thompson, who also has 3 goals and an assist, has been good too. Darlene, just the 2 assists so far. It's not there. Whatever you're looking for with a winning team, that formula, it's just not there with Buffalo early in the season. On the Chicago side, Nick Foligno, 3 goals so far this season. Taylor Hall, a goal and an assist. His next point will be number 700 in his career. And Seth Jones, a goal and 4 assists for 5 points. 9 Eastern, 6 Pacific start between Boston and Utah. Boston 3-2 to start the season. Utah 3-1-1 to start the season. This is the first of 2 meetings. They'll meet again in Boston on November the 21st. Johnny Beecher, 2 goals, 3 assists, 5 points, as that fourth line has been very productive early in the season for Boston. Pasternak, 4 goals, 1 assist for 5 points. And Zadorov, 3 assists. The one thing with Zadorov so far in Boston, and I know Bruins fans are seeing this firsthand, but yeah, a lot of penalties with Zadorov. It's part and parcel with his game, and it's the one thing that gives me some pause a little bit right now with his contract. But again, they're 3-2, and other than when they play Florida, they've looked pretty good. Clayton Keller, 4 goals, 3 assists, 7 points for Keller so far this year. Schmaltz has 6 assists, so he's due for a goal. And Sergachev, 4 helpers for Sergachev, who has definitely boosted their blue line. And the last game on Saturday is Calgary in Seattle. This is the first of 4 meetings. Calgary's 4-0 to start the season. Seattle's 3-2 coming off the win against Philly. These teams will meet again February 2nd, February 8th, and March the 25th. Coleman, just the 1 assist so far. So a 4-0 start, and they haven't got a goal from Coleman. He's due. Backlund, just the 1 goal and 1 assist for the captain so far. Weegar, 2 goals and an assist on the blue line. Pretty good start for him. On the Seattle side, McCann, 3 goals, 4 assists, 7 points. He's back to scoring at a level that Seattle will be quite happy with. Jaden Schwartz, a goal and 2 assists for him. And Riker Evans, a goal and 3 assists for him on that blue line. And then we get to Sunday, so I got to make sure I'm putting in the timestamp for that. So we get into Sunday. Sunday we have 3 games in the National Hockey League. We do have a matinee game as well, starting at 3 o'clock Eastern, which is noon Pacific. The Pittsburgh Penguins and the Winnipeg Jets. So Pittsburgh currently 3-2, so they'll be coming off that game against Carolina at home. Then they're in Winnipeg. Winnipeg's 3-0. They'll be coming off of that game against San Jose. So I like Winnipeg's chances here, but we'll find out. These teams meet again on November the 22nd. Pittsburgh, Drew O'Connor, 2 goals and an assist for him so far this season. Raquel does have 3 goals, so the puck's going in the net for him. Letang, 2 goals and 1 assist on the blue line for the veteran. On the Winnipeg side, Gabe Vilardi's due for a goal. He just has the 1 assist so far this season. Scheifele, 4 goals, 2 assists, 6 points. Very strong start for him. And Josh Morrissey, strong start too. 1 goal, 3 assists, 4 points. 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific start between the Colorado Avalanche and the San Jose Sharks. So, both teams are playing from now until then. My guess is Colorado probably gets off the schneid and wins their first game tonight. San Jose probably doesn't win in Winnipeg. That being said, they could both be winless when they meet each other. Colorado currently 0-4. San Jose currently 0-2. First of 3 meetings between these 2 teams. They'll meet again December 19th and March the 6th. Callum Ritchie, 1 goal so far in his rookie season. Ross Colton, 2 goals and an assist, 3 points for him. Makar, a goal and 7 assists, 8 points. Just don't look at the defensive side of it for Makar this year. You're good. Eklund, 3 assists for him so far this season. Delandria has a goal so far this year. And Thrun was prominent in last night's game, didn't end up getting a point. He doesn't have a point so far this season. I threw his name on the board. I think he's due for at least a point. 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific start between the LA Kings and the Anaheim Ducks. So the Ducks go from playing in Colorado to playing at home against LA. This is a good test for Anaheim to see whether or not they might be worthy of a video early in the season. If they could beat Colorado and LA, that may happen. So the LA Kings 2-1-2 to start the season. Anaheim 2-1. This is the first of 4 meetings. They'll meet again November 29th, February 8th, and April the 10th. I'm very grateful. It's an early start time in that one, so Sunday night will be done early. I get the feeling that with the matinee game that's here on Sunday and the 7 o'clock start and 13 games and hockey all day, I might be pretty tired on Sunday. Anyways, on the LA side, Kempe, 2 goals, 3 assists, 5 points for him to start the year. Trevor Moore, just the 1 goal so far, so maybe last year was a career year for him. And Brant Clark, 4 assists for him on the blue line. On the Anaheim side, Trevor Zegras, a goal and an assist for him. Troy Terry has 2 goals so far this season. And Cam Fowler, 1 helper on the blue line for the Anaheim Ducks. So let me know your winners in the comment section below as always. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe in the event that you have not done so already. The jersey I'm wearing today is the Chilliwack Chiefs jersey, of course, from just up the road in Chilliwack. So figured, yeah, I got a couple of those. I'll throw one of those on. I've got Chilliwack Bruins jerseys too, so I'll be wearing those during the season. But at any rate, there you go. Let me know your winners. Thank you guys so much for all your support as always, and I will talk to you again soon.